A man was crazy to have a baby boy. Diana told her husband that she was going to be a mother. He became very happy, but his happiness came with a cruel condition. He said he would only accept the baby if it was a boy. A few months later, when Diana's belly had grown, she received her ultrasound report. The doctor smiled and said, "Congratulations, it's a beautiful baby girl." Hearing this, fear filled Diana's heart. She knew she had not fulfilled her husband's wish. The doctor noticed her worried face and asked, "Are you okay?" But Diana got scared, ran out of the clinic, and forgot her bag and the report there. That evening, at home, Diego was lovingly talking to Diana's belly, making plans to play football with his son. Diana softly said, "A girl can also play football." But Diego became angry at just the idea. He warned her that next time he would go with her to the hospital to see with his own eyes that it was a boy. A little later, the doctor came to their house to return Diana's forgotten bag. She congratulated Diego, saying they were going to have a daughter. Diego was shocked. He quickly took the papers, looked at the ultrasound, and his face filled with rage. He realized Diana had lied to him. He slammed the door shut and swore he would take revenge. The next day, he tricked Diana by saying he had a surprise for her. He tied a blindfold on her eyes and took her to a lonely place. He led her to the edge of a deep cliff. At that moment, the spirit of Diana's dead mother appeared and stopped the doctor's car that was passing nearby. The spirit begged, "Please help my daughter. She's in great danger." The doctor was scared, but she gathered courage and followed the spirit. When Diego was shouting at Diana, telling her he knew her lie, and was about to push her off the cliff, the doctor arrived. To save her, the doctor quickly lied and told Diego there was a mistake in the lab. She showed him a fake ultrasound that said the baby was a boy. Diego's anger suddenly turned into happiness. He removed the blindfold from Diana's eyes. Diana trembled in fear. She had been one step away from death. Diego fell to his knees and begged for forgiveness, but Diana only felt terror in her heart. The doctor suggested taking Diana to the hospital. When they reached there, Diana was resting and her mother's spirit appeared again. She touched Diana's belly gently and said, "True love never hurts. Don't repeat my mistakes." Crying, Diana said she didn't want her daughter to grow up without a father. Just then, Diego came into the room with flowers, trying to make things right, but the doctor had already called the police. When the officer entered, he tried to arrest Diego. Diego shouted, "I'm innocent. My wife won't file a case against me." He looked at Diana, hoping she would stay silent. Diana froze for a moment, still scared. Then she remembered her mother's words, and that terrifying moment at the cliff. She gathered her strength, looked at the officer, and said, "I want to file a complaint. He tried to hurt me. Take him away." Diana chose to live a happy life, free from fear, for herself and for her unborn daughter. This story teaches us an important lesson. True love never gives conditions, never threatens, and never causes pain. Real courage is saying, enough is enough, not just for ourselves, but for those who depend on us. If you know someone who lives in fear in their relationship, what would you tell them? Sometimes one story can become the light someone needs to find their way out of the dark. Share this story.